Oh my god, was today ever horrible. Alright, so I got out of bed, and I knew I had a lot to do today because I needed to schedule my next couple of therapy appointments with my medical transport agency. I needed to make sure I had the appointment I had on August 9th canceled because Liam's gonna be here on August 9th, and I kind of don't want to have to go to therapy while he's here. So I know I already canceled it with either the therapist or the medical agency. No wait, maybe I did cancel it with the medical agency. I know I canceled it at the therapist agency. I told them I had a friend visiting and they knew what to do. Alright, so then I didn't make any of those phone calls because I noticed I didn't have any food left. You probably noticed in my freezer there wasn't a lot left. Just some Hot Pockets, more pizza rolls, some fried mushrooms I don't know how to prepare. So I had to either starve or borrow money. So I was trying to starve myself for a while. I thought, okay, I'll make the phone calls later. I'll make the phone calls tomorrow. I need to do the editing today. I put these vlogs off too long. They're vlogs. They're supposed to be daily. They're supposed to go up daily. I'm bad at this. So I tried editing day 11 again, and oh my god, I'm sorry if that video gave you nightmares. It was editing. It was a nightmare. So I feel like that was punishment enough for making it. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that it's just I like shit like that. Anyway, so I tried editing it, and it was taking Vegas kept stalling at the same position every time during the render, and it was in that one clip. How do I describe it? Okay. It wouldn't render because I had added too many distortion effects to the audio. So that should probably give you a hint as to what it was. So what I did was I recorded the video preview from Vegas in Minicam, and I just used that in the project file, and then I got it rendered all good and stuff and uploaded. So obviously I've gotten back into schedule uploading, assuming everything goes well from this point onward. So today, what is this, 13? Oh crap, I've lost track of what days are. Okay, so day 12 is the next one I have to edit. Day 13 is the one I recorded yesterday. I guess this is day 14. Shit. I meant for every week to be the comment episode where I get to the comments, but I didn't prepare. Fuck. Alright, so obviously I borrowed money because I just couldn't deal with Sony Vegas is stupid. It couldn't handle it. If the video won't render if you add 17 distortion effects, then maybe you shouldn't be able to add 17 distortion effects to something, Vegas. I'd rather not be able to do it at all than for you to let me and then not let me actually use the shit. But I got it done. After I borrowed money from my boyfriend for groceries and a pizza so that I could eat and get this shit dealt with. So I got some groceries and a pizza. I got some stuff to make sandwiches. I got a salad. I got a couple energy drinks. And I'm sorry, I forgot, or rather, I needed to drink the energy drink that I got today, that I got with the money from day 12, I think it is. And I needed, was it day 12? What day was it? Fuck, day 13? Shit. Fuck. So hot. It's very hot today. It was very hot today, so it was a very bad day to run out of food, but I needed to go get groceries, and it was fucking hot. It was fucking hot. I got the groceries. It was okay, and then I stopped at Little Caesars to get pizza because I needed to just, I'd starved myself. I needed to shove food in my face, so I did. I got Little Caesars, and now I'm home. No, I ran into a guy who I loaned a nickel to in day day 11. During day 11, when my roommate bought me that energy drink, I had lent a nickel to a guy and forgot to mention it. I ran into him today because this is a very small town, and basically everyone in town has seen me multiple times by now and knows that I'm that weird trans person that walks around town all the time, crying. And he was all like, "Hey, I'll pay you. Hey, do you have $2 I can borrow?" And unfortunately, I didn't have. I had gotten cash out at the store, at the grocery store, but unfortunately, I had to get it in multiples of 20, so I didn't have $2 to give him. I don't like disappointing people, so when they ask me for money, I either give it to them or feel bad the whole day. And that's really unhealthy. I shouldn't feel bad about not giving strangers money, but I still do. It's just a thing. It's just how my brain works. It's just how my brain works. And I don't like that. I mean, I didn't mind giving that guy a nickel, but $2 may have been too much. I mean, I'm very poor. I needed to beg for money to eat today. My boyfriend is so nice. Gave me the money without questioning it, and it was nice. He's nice. And then I got home, and my fucking bank had overdrafted me. They charged me $40 overdraft fees. Why do banks charge overdraft fees? If you don't have any money in your bank account, it's reasonable to suggest that maybe you don't have any money at all. And if they charge you for not having money, what's the logic here? What's the logic here? You're asking someone who has no money to give you money. That's like, I understand you need money, but you're not gonna get it doing this. It's stupid. I called them up and said, "Hey, I don't have any money. Is there something I can do other than give you money? Because I don't have any money." And they were all like, "Yeah, sure. We'll just reverse the overdraft for you." And it was like, "Okay, thank you." Yeah, that doesn't seem typical. That doesn't seem normal. Normally when you call debt collectors and say, "Hey, I don't have any money," they're all like, "Well, shit, that sucks. Give us more money." But this guy was nice. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. And then so I got home, ate the pizza, had a nice conversation with my roommate. Subject came up about my heat problem. I felt like I was going to die today. I've been very proud of myself that I've been able to walk without giving up. Like, I think I've only given up while walking twice. Once I just vomited in the middle of the street and just had to call my roommates and say, "Hey, actually no, I was barely legible. I just texted my roommates and said help first and whatever street I was on, and they came and got me, and that's very nice. A couple of days ago when I was buying the monitor, I can't show you, that's a surprise. I was about to show you the monitor. So the monitor, when I was buying it, the Walmart, it was raining, and Walmart's like 2 miles away from my house, so I couldn't walk in the rain 2 miles. That's just, no. I needed to take a bus, so that's bad. But yeah, for the most part, I've been able to walk without giving up, and so that's good. So then I got home and I edited a video and uploaded it, and all was good. I watched Monsters Reunion, or Monster Reunion. I don't know, the centipedal one. I thought that episode was going to be about Lapis and Jasper, but apparently it was about centipedal. I like how this show has multiple things that things could be. Like the diamond, like Hit the Diamond, I thought was going to be the fight scene with the fight episode with Yellow Diamond, but it was actually about baseball. This show plays with expectations very well, and I like that. Here's something I wanted to show you. I got the Windows 98 3D Maze screensaver working in Windows 10. Not easy, let me tell you. Okay, so for some reason it won't work in full screen mode, but how, may I ask, is it running in full screen mode? Well, for some reason it won't run in full screen mode, but you can set it to 100% render size, and for some reason it'll just be in full screen mode anyway, and it'll work. And it's just, What? Also, I think you need an additional DLL file. I will link you to the. I will link you to the web page where I got it working. And just let's see. Just right click the SCR file inside it. Click configure and then uncheck full screen, and then it should work fine for you. I remember a time, I don't remember when it was, but I remember a long time ago downloading screensavers was the most likely way to contract viruses. Now apparently the most likely way to contract viruses is downloading MIDI files on Windows XP. But anyway, here is just my new favorite thing ever. This is what happens when you turn off the screensaver. It brings up the Windows 10 launch screen with the default Windows 10 background. I don't know. I just love how anachronistic it is to have the most Windows 98 screensaver of all time, and then turn it to the default Windows 10 lock screen. I love the anachronism of that. I'm all around that time fuckness. I'm all around that time fuckness. And this is my icon, my user icon for Windows. Let me tell you, it was really difficult getting a square icon to render well when rendered as a circle, but I figured it out. I'll splice in a screenshot of the file on paint.net with some commentary over it here. Fucking goddamn past Josie giving me more work to do. You're supposed to be making rendering these videos easier, not harder. So you gotta fucking record a how-to video on making a fucking avatar. Fuck. Okay, so this is my original Windows user icon that I made for Windows Vista when I got my previous laptop the first time. It ran Vista for some reason. And then I got Windows 10 now, and then my icon started to look like this. And even though this mask is in the exact center, for some reason it looks kind of off in this circle here. It looks kind of off in the circle. So I fixed it by lowering it a little in the square, so that it looks slightly less wrong when it's made into a circle. Now what you want to do is you want to draw a circle, and then you just put it on top of the thing, and then that'll give you your overlay. I'll include this file in the do. I'll include this file in the do. Include this file in the do. So include this file in the do. And you just overlay this over whatever icon you want to make, and that should show you what it's rendering, what it will render as when it's a square, when it's a circle instead of a square. Now, if you want to make a circle yourself, what you want to do is you want to download a plugin pack. What I did now, I didn't remember what plugin pack this plugin came from, so click your paint.net icon on your desktop or wherever you keep it. You go to effects. You find the plugin that you made the thing with. You open using a program called Resource Hacker. Is very helpful. I can extract icons out of every Win32 app with this shit. It's great. And then you just go down to version info 1:0, and it'll tell you who made it. Zach Walker, aka Pyrochild. Borders and shapes. So download the Pyrochild app. A Pyrochild paint.net plugin apps. Okay. Plugin pack, that's right. That's what it is. So next, since I'm here, I might as well show you how to do that other crap I talked about in the fucking video that I'm fucking editing, and there had more stuff that I needed to show you. Fuck you, past Josie. Fuck you. You fucking... Okay, so... This, the 3D Maze, the 3D Maze screensaver. It's right here, w98maze.zip. You download that. I assume if you're the kind of person who wants the Windows 98 screensaver, 3D Maze screensaver, you know how to extract that shit. So you download it into your downloads. I can't do professionalism, you know this. So you just take the file and you extract it, and it's in the... Where is it? Fuck. Okay, Win98 Maze. There it is. Alright. And so when you download this, it's got a DLL file and a SCR file, or a .scr .screensaver file. You take these, you put them in your Windows folder. This one, your C/Windows folder, whatever. Alright, so you do that, and then you're done. You're done, right? No, except you're not done, because if you don't right-click it and click Configure, and uncheck full screen and and make sure the size thingy here is set to max, then it won't work right. So you're gonna because here's what happens if you set it to full screen. That don't look right. That don't look right. It don't look right. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So you're gonna want to right click it, configure, make sure full screen is turned off, make sure size is set to maximum, and then for some reason I actually didn't remember to hit OK. See? Okay. I just right clicked properties instead of right click configure because it's really hot in here. That's why I don't do intellectual type videos, because if I can't do it with without the fan. The fan is make life go. The fan is make life go. I can't. Okay, so you right click, so you click on it, and then look, it renders okay for some reason. It renders okay. The player character or whatever the fuck just walked over the mouse thing. I haven't seen what the mouse does. I don't remember what the mouse does. That portrait. I love that portrait. I want to put that in Minecraft, but I don't know how to get the textures for this. I'm gonna figure it out later. You just put these both in your Windows folder, and then everything works right. I don't know what else Kernel 32DL does besides make this screensaver render correctly, but it should be fine. I don't know why Windows does that. They take out DLL files that certain Windows applications need for compatibility, and that decompatibilizes them. It's bad. Why? Seriously, you deliberately skipped over the 9 in your product naming scheme to preserve compatibility with software, and then you were like, yeah, let's unpreserve compatibility with software. Yeah, we're smart like that. All right. Next, I'm going to show you that I got this the auto clicking app I told you about working. Okay. So I got my webcam pointed at my mouse. I'm wearing a dress. That's what this purple thing is. Upgrade your Minicam to move and resize this picture in picture and much more. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, so we're going to go to Cookie Clicker. We're going to go to Options. We're going to wipe the save. Like, I don't have this clicking thing to cheat. I have this cooking thing to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's slow. That's me manually clicking. Here is the auto clicking macro that I used. As you can see, I'm just holding a button and it's working. Alright. Now, I didn't actually use Auto IT, this thing here. I keep my icons in a folder called Icons, because where else would they go? Seaman isn't a location, stupid. Alright. So, this icon. I like this icon. I just really like this icon. It's a really neat icon. It's a circle with an X. Okay, but I don't use that in icon anymore. What I do now is, so remember a couple of Pringles episodes ago where I was talking about how these 2 extra keys on my mouse, I don't know what to do with them because they're mapped front and back, and I didn't know what to do with that. Well, I found this application fixes that. X mouse button control. It lets me remap all of my mouse buttons. And so what I did is I have mapped to repeat. I have mapped to simulated keys, repeat, curly bracket, LMB, curly bracket. That represents the left mouse button. So when I hold that, and repeat, and so when I have the key held down, like so when I have the key on, so when I'm holding down the key, it auto left clicks. Spam left click. Is nice. Alright. So there you go. I've taught you everything I know. Now the student has become the master, and you should overcome the obstacles set in your path. Okay, back to your path, Josie. You stupid bitch, I fucking hate you, you fucking whore. Good job, future Josie. You're the bomb. Yeah. So why won't you acknowledge me when I threaten you past me? So tomorrow I'm gonna make some phone calls and put together some files and maybe figure out what all I'm supposed to do. I'm pretty sure my roommate suggested I take a cold shower today, which Liam's also suggested I do when you have heat stroke. But I was like, nah, I gotta get this video rendered. It's been 3 days. And then my roommate laughed, and I really have difficulty relating to people how difficult my life is. Taking a shower is not easy for me. Nothing is easy for me. It's just like holding a camera is hard for me. Eating Pringles is hard for me. Oh shit, I gotta eat Pringles. So, alright, so 20-minute videos on my camera, on my smartphone, is a bad idea because I only have 8 gigabytes of storage on this thing. Apparently, they make micro SD cards that go up to 512 gigabytes now, but and better still, 512 gigabytes for $50. That is a good price. That is a good ass price. 1 gigabyte of SD card storage is usually like $1. So 512 gigabytes, that's 10 gigabytes for adult. That's 10 gigabytes per dollar. That's a lot. Yeah, but yeah, $50. It's a little outside my price range for something that I don't need because it's starting as soon as I stop being camera shy. I'm going to start recording these on my webcam. Oh, the screensaver is going back to the screensaver. The monitor turned off. Oh, I forgot I had it set to turn off. The screensaver thing is really a novelty. I prefer just the monitor turning off. You know, because of the money thing. For my walk today, I remembered to turn the computer off, but I didn't remember to turn the surge protector off. So, I hope it didn't. I hope it's not raising the bill too high. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh, I listened to more of that Word Funk episode about Ghostbusters. Apparently I wasn't paying attention at all during the first half of the podcast that I listened to. So I re-listened to it, and it's really good. But apparently I don't remember finishing it, so I'll have to do that later. Everything's bad. There's a new Game Crunk out. I haven't listened to that yet, so I don't know if Senpai noticed me or not. Austin's dad being a buff Danny DeVito is the best thing ever. Oh god, I feel sick. Anyway, I'm gonna go turn my fan back on and go to bed.